Inflation is embedded within the system, which is what the dissenters at next week's Bank of England rates meeting will say when the rate is cut. I'm going to plump for a 6-3 vote in favour of a cut, but the consensus says 5-4. The growth figures will offer more reasons to cut, of course. There will now be a real cause behind what the doves have been saying for more than 2 years. Rates are too high and they're stifling the economy. We're now at the stage where GDP has fallen every month since June, 4 months in a row. It's the first quarterly print with a row backwards, but it will take some growth to snap this off, and it's unlikely to come in November's figures as stated already. December, difficult month to predict. What I'd say in front of my eyes when I'm out and about at the moment is that many venues that you'd expect in the build up to Christmas to be packed out were instead very quiet indeed. But the individual variants of one man's observations are not enough to build an economic forecast on the back of, unless you claim to be that clever like Gary Stevenson does, of course. But anyway, my gut feel is that people are saving for the big day because the cost of living crisis is still biting. The Hometrack Zoopla rental market report, then December's insights. Well, instead of a drop in asking rent, Zoopla is seeing 2.2% growth, down from 3.3% 12 months ago, and well below average earnings growth, which is good, although earnings do get subject to tax. Of course, let's not forget that. Demand down 20% year on year, supply up 15% year on year, but this is from some fairly extreme 2024 figures, remember, compared to, say, pre-pandemic normality. Was that a thing? It felt like a thing. Can't really remember. Anyway, why did this happen? Well, as so often, Zoopla turns to migration to explain, and rightly so. The huge drop in net migration is a huge factor, just as I spoke of it on the other side as a huge factor on the way up.